Hi there, Serial Trader here. Let's have a check-in with Bitcoin on this lovely Saturday. Alright, so from the last video, I was looking for it to maybe find support on this 50% retracement level, as well as the top of this base channel that we've drawn off this potential 1-2 down here. Now it initially had some reaction off of that level, started coming up, and then boom, we dumped back down again. And now we've come up right to this 618 retracement level of what's currently labeled as a third wave, okay? And we're also hitting the median line of this base channel. And importantly, we haven't actually overlapped with the termination point of this larger degree wave 1. Okay, that came into play at 6839.4. Well, we've gone as low as 6928.8. Okay. So as long as we don't actually do that overlap, we can still be considering that this is just a wave 4, and that will lead to a wave 5 advance once this reverses here. Although it's getting to that point where it really has to get going here, or else different possibilities have to be considered. Now I'll just clean this up a bit. We can get rid of the 382 and the 50. And let's add the 786 retracement here. Okay, so if you go beyond the 618, much beyond what we've already done, and we get below this median line, and we have the 4-1 overlap, which would make it not a wave 4, and change the overall count, then we'll be looking at the 786 retracement level. Now, if we do have the overlap, it doesn't mean that the bullish scenario is completely gone. What it means is that maybe we have a 1-2, okay, and then a 1-2, okay, and then we'll have a third of a third. That would actually be like a super bullish scenario, even though it actually has a deeper retracement. But right now, I'll still hold on to the idea that this is just going to be a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sequence, as long as we can stay above that 4-1 overlap and reverse basically from current levels. I'm still not involved in any big trade here. I'm still waiting and watching. 4-hour over RSI is oversold, and it's been oversold for, well, quite a bit of this down move. So it's definitely losing its significance as far as entry points from what it once had. Now, if we go to the daily, let me just scale this properly. Okay, so if we get down to the daily, now we had our 1-2, our 2 pullback came into around that 40 RSI level on the daily, okay, and then we went up, got overbought on daily RSI, which we haven't done in quite some time, which is actually a nice thing to see. Broke multiple resistance levels and actually got nicely overbought on daily RSI. And now we've come down, and so far we're sitting right around that 40 level again on RSI. So if we can reverse here, find a bottom, I'm liking this signature on RSI. You basically have a phase change as long as we can find support soon and reverse. Now back down to the 4-hour RSI, or sorry, 4-hour time frame. The substructure of this wave 4 is a little troublesome. If this is an A down, B up, this C, looks way too extended. This actually looks more indicative of a 1, 2, 3 down. But as long as we can hold that key level, and basically it'd be so textbook to reverse here off this 618 and the median line, if it actually can, that'll look really good. And then at a minimum for an entry here, if we go on a little closer, let's go the 5-minute time frame, you got to at least start to see some higher highs and higher lows, and we just haven't seen that yet. We have a initial move up, we have a higher low, still haven't made a higher high yet, so still looking for an entry here. I like to catch an early entry, but I also don't want to try and catch a falling knife if I can help it. So watching this very carefully, but I sense that a great entry is going to present itself here, if not right now, very soon. And very, very carefully watching this level. because if this really can stay intact as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get our 5, that will have so much significance as far as implying a lot more upside on the daily. And actually, even if we just do a 1, 2, 1, 2, and can hold this level, so our wave 2 pullback level of 6,079.9, that's basically the must-hold level right now to stay bullish. If we break that, then I'd say lower lows are in store, but still looking good here at the moment. All right, we'll check back in later. Serial Trader signing off.